Hey everybody, it's your girl
What's up?
Sandy
What's up?
Red, that is red with two doggone D's. I'm down here with my boy Mr. Cox, and we
That's
are here
right.
with Kicks for Joy and Family First, giving away all this doggone food. We got 50-pound boxes of
Right.
food out here at 5701 Madison Street here in
Yep.
Chicago, and we'll be here till 2 o'clock or up until all the food is gone.
Man.
So y'all make sure y'all come down here, and y'all let families know who are in need this season.
That's
hey,
right.
we out in this thing.
That's
Let's
right.
get
That's
it.
what we're doing.
Here it is.
Peace, and blessings. I definitely want to welcome you all back for another great episode. You know, my name is Celebrity Interviewer. I said it, and this is the show. And, you know, I always had a opportunity to be able to bring you to some of the greatest interviews from people who's really making a difference in not only the entertainment industry and also people building in the community. And this is a gentleman who's been really making a difference in the community and has his hands on when it comes to the entertainment industry as well. And I'm talking about the CEO of Kicks for Joy campaign. He is the founder of a new men's professional expansion team called Chicago Rim Rockers, which I'm proud to be a part of his staff. You know what I'm talking about? He is the brand ambassador for many companies. Want to start with Jordan brand being number one. You know what I'm talking about? Laffy, Taffy. You know, we all grew up eating that, you know what I'm saying, at recess. And, you know what I mean? You remember all the memories. So I'm really anxious to talk about that one. You know what I'm saying? He's also ambassador for a water brand called Hylux. You know, independent brand, and you know, it's really coming up. And you know, we're gonna talk about everything. And let's just speak about, you know what I mean, how he's also the founder of Straight to the Top Distribution, which is a liquor company that's affiliated with 3 Kilos vodka, which is a very smooth vodka. I mean, I can vouch for that personally. And with that being said, I just want to welcome one of my brothers to the show, Brandon Bsmoove Cox. Welcome to the show, brother. Peace.
Man,
Blessings.
salute. Thank you so much, man, for having me on. I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely, man. You know what I mean? Like I say, I'm a little trying to not lose my breath with the intro, the proper intro for you, man. You know what I mean? You're doing a lot of things.
Yeah,
I'm really proud of you, man. Let it be
yes.
known. You know, a
Thank you.
lot of people, we have gifts out here, but not everybody try to um, you know, water their plants out here, you know what I mean? And you definitely out here watering your plants, and that's why, you know, you can reap the harvest. And I'm very proud of
Yes.
you, like I said, and you know, you've been working really hard for a long time. And we have a lot of evidence of that. I have a lot of pictures. I can contest to a lot of things you've been doing for
Yes,
I've
sir.
been witnessing as well. And you know, but first thing I like to do is welcome everybody back who's watching right now, you know what I'm saying? Again, this is Celebrity Interview. I said to the show. We are here live with CEO Brandon Bsmoove Cox. Wherever you are watching from, whether it's my YouTube, my Facebook, Urban Grind TV, etc., etc. Just please share this video, whatever you do. You know, you're welcome to leave comments on my YouTube. That way I can see it and we can properly engage. So, with that being said, let's just kick this off. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, got to shout out my sponsors. So I said management. That is Aesthetics.
Yes,
Um,
sir.
out there in California, and my friends right here at hairbossdeals.com right here in Chicago. So now, um, let's talk about how your day going, sir.
My day is going well. It's Sunday. It's God's day, so it's always going to be good on God's day. So give honor to God always. So my day is going great.
Absolutely, man. Shout out to God, Most High, all
Yes,
day,
sir. All day. It's a
all day,
must.
for real. Yeah, so man, always on this show I like to start from the beginning. And the beginning would be, I'm gonna go as far back as I'm just gonna throw a little picture up if you don't mind. I got pictures, Brandon.
Yeah, it's okay, man. You got my permission to use whatever you need.
I want to go back to the early times, as early as something like to this. You know what I mean?
Wow.
What type of memories do this bring back for you, sir?
Oh man, what kind of memory does this photo brings? Of course, me doing something that I would say I was one of the things I was put on this earth to do, and that's play basketball. That was, I believe, my seventh or eighth grade year or something like that. And that game actually was played at Austin Town Hall on the west side of Chicago. So, that right there, that was, man, some good times, I could say. I don't even think I had my first dunk yet.
Oh yeah,
So yeah, definitely meant a lot right there.
definitely, definitely. So exactly, can you talk about where'd you grow up and what side of town?
Of course, I grew up on the west side of Chicago in the Austin area. Um, Definitely not a pleasant place to grow up, but I think when you come up in the midst of those kind of atmospheres, they make you who you are. You know what I mean? And the Austin area is definitely dear to my heart. Every time I get a chance to go back and give back or do something, I'm going back home. You know what I mean? So, the Austin area is just, man, it's key for me. It made me who I am.
Word, word, absolutely. Shout
Exactly.
out to the west side. Shout out to the west
So,
side of Chicago. A lot of great people come from there.
oh yeah, definitely.
Absolutely. So, who turned you on exactly to basketball to where this would eventually change the whole dynamic of your life?
Man, my dad, my biological father, Arthur Perry the third, he put the ball in my hand. Definitely introduced me to the game. I was around the game of basketball, man, for so long, like pretty much all my life. So I got to give that credit to him. Um, Although I was the one that decided to receive the basketball and do something with it, but he the one that introduced me to the game, and I've been around the game pretty much all my life. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So, a lot of battles growing up with your dad. Did
Man,
you
you know what?
like a lot of one on ones?
It, we did, and I guess I'm sure he's gonna watch this video, and he actually called me before I got on here, and I told him about the interview. But yeah, a lot of battles, one on ones. It was a lot of times he beat me, and as time went on, I progressed and got better with my game. I was able to capitalize on that. So I would say I'm crowned the winner overall right now. Yeah.
Now, from that picture that I showed earlier, you kind of look like you always been tall for a while. But
Right.
when did you sprout up? When did you or was you always kind of a big kid?
Oh my! I was always a big kid. That, like I mentioned, it was like seventh to eighth grade year. I had to been at least maybe like 5'11" or close to 6 feet at the time. I definitely hit a growing sprout in my freshman sophomore year of high school. And man, along with my height, I was always a big stocky kid, and my feet grew along with with my age. So
Yeah.
you
Right.
know, yeah, that's the story with that. So with me being able to just grow like that, my feet finally stopped growing at the age of 16. So I'm currently in a size 16 now, and
Right.
I'm just blessed, man. I came from a single mom of three boys and a phenomenal family support. My grandmother, my aunt Phyllis, my aunt Molly. Like I just had so much support, and by the grace of God, my feet being so big, my mom really didn't have to like really search as much and so hard for me to find shoes. I got taken in by a lot of a lot of former basketball players in the NBA. One of my good friends, Nazir Muhammad, used to play for the Chicago Bulls, and Antoine Walker, Marcus Fizer, those guys. So, I was blessed.
That's what's up, man. You know what I mean? It's always good when you hear about
Yeah,
people that made it, giving back to the youth and people in the community, you know what I'm saying, to
correct.
where made a difference in your life and just how you feel about the respect of the game too. Um
Correct.
so what
Correct.
is basketball to Brandon, if it was a definition beyond the actual definition that's in the dictionary?
Um, hmm. Ball is life. To me, I mean, it's a perfect way to sum it up. I know that. Shout out to them, y'all. Ball life, y'all see this, y'all gotta give me some love too. But yeah, I've been around the game, man, pretty much all my life, man, and it's something that I love. I have passion for it. Although I'm retired now, I still have the passion to be around the game, whether it's teaching kids. I would love to have, got into coaching a little bit later, but God didn't see fit for that. Well, I should say yet, but anytime that I can be around the game and especially help a kid or a young man, I'm game. So that's what it's all about for me right now.
That's what's happening. That's what's happening. Like I say, we do have a lot to talk about,
Mhm.
but I would definitely never overlook the fact that you was definitely not
Sure.
no shabby player, man. You know what I'm saying? You was really good yourself, and you was actually helped contribute to talk about that record that you all still hold. You know what I mean on the
Mhm.
west side of the high school. Talk about that, please.
Oh man, Austin High School, Austin Tigers. I get a little emotional about it, man, because you ever seen that movie Coach Carter?
Yeah, I love
How
that movie.
yeah, those young men was really down at the time and really going through some difficult times, and I put us in that place where they were able to come together, and receiving in a new coach. I was in the midst of that stage too, of receiving in a new coach in Frank Lolino. I was playing under Coach Sylvester Davis initially, but when Lowe came in, he shifted the whole caliber of the program over there, and it was shifted for the better. It was a lot of things done differently. We had to adjust. So just being at that school and that school really not being known for a really high basketball caliber program, for us to really go there and have the talent that we had, and for us to really have a 26-4 overall record. We
Wow.
played in the Blue West at the time. We 18, excuse me, 8 teams was in the league, and we went 14-0. We was undefeated. So for me to be a part of that historic moment, historic season of that high school, and my name to be hanging on the banner now, and just to think that was back in 1999 when we did that, and I'm soon to be 41 in a few months, and that means the world to me. I could take my children, to Austin and be able to look at that banner and even just look at the school more to say and just be proud of what I did and been a part of. So yeah, man, it was a phenomenal time, man. I'll never forget.
That's what's up. Congratulations to you, man. That's definitely something to be proud of. You know what I mean?
Thank you so
Um,
much.
you know what I mean? Them achievements that
Yes,
we
sir.
achieved and accomplished, in the youth while we, coming up. Like, people sleep on that because that really what helps make us and the tough skin that we have today, man. I'm an
Yeah,
athlete myself, and that
sure.
track and field cross country that really
Yes,
helped
sir.
me. That grind, that sweat, that pain that we had to go through, that practice. Talk about
Oh yeah.
the practices that makes the man, help make the man. You
You
know what I'm
say
saying?
you say the practices, dude.
Yeah.
Look, I was fortunate to play for some phenomenal basketball coaches on every level. The practices at Austin High School was more so like, man, like, and that's my coach right there, Frank Lolino. That's my man right there. But the practices, man, was like games, literally. And on top of that, like going to class and every day, when I get to school, like literally, we would have practice 6 a.m. in the morning. Keep in mind, you start in class like 8:30, 9 o'clock is. But the crazy
Yeah.
part about it with me, I had that basketball interval from 6 a.m. to maybe 8 o'clock. So leaving from the practice, I just stayed in the gym because first and second period, I had gym. So it was like my first part of the morning, my whole morning was literally in the basketball gym. So it was pretty cool, man. So yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, starting off with athletics to start the day, you know what I mean? I guess you really had a stress free day that
Sure.
helped you to really release anything type of, anything you was feeling because, you working out, then you working out, then you go to class. That's deep.
Right,
That's deep.
right, and that was really instrumental, I should say. I hereditarily got high blood pressure, hypertension, and it really. I was diagnosed when I was in high school, and it really helped,
Mm.
with my health wise. So, it was a blessing. I still deal with that to this day, but I'm getting better. I feel great. For me to be almost 41. I guess I should say 41. May 13th is the day, but I feel great, man. I feel really good. Besides some dings with my knees and having and dealing with tendonitis in both of my knees from playing basketball and coming up as a kid, being on the playground and running on that concrete and falling and all that stuff. So, other than that, man, I feel really good. I feel great.
That's good, man. That's good business. So, now, you know what I mean, you real accomplished, you retired from basketball. This is going as far as I believe you played in the Canadian League, correct?
Yeah, yeah. I was in Winnipeg, Manitoba, and it was phenomenal. Being able to be out the country and experience the game, whether if you playing recreationally or if you having a career wise, just being away from the United States, being able to see how the game is being played and how different it is from where you come from. Like it was definitely a culture shock, but it was something that it was fun. It was good to see. I was able to learn a lot of different things over in Canada, and the experience was phenomenal, man. So yeah,
Yeah, that's awesome, man. You know what I mean? Did a lot of traveling at an early age. That's a good thing. You know what I mean? To see another
I
part of the
did,
world.
I did,
That's what's up.
I
So,
did.
okay, so after basketball was over and due for the reasons that it was, then tell me, what I mean, what was your focus like? You know
Mhm.
what I mean? What did you know exactly what did you want to do going forward, or was it a did you have this was a challenging moment in your life? I mean, can you talk about that time in your life?
Oh yeah, yeah. When it came down to basketball, and I know you're talking about after the fact, but of course the NBA is always on your mind.
Right.
Coming in, being a player that has actually played organized ball and been a part of teams for further in your career. Of course, the NBA is definitely hindsight, and I always put the left shoe on. Like if I didn't make it to the league, or if I wasn't able to go pro, what I was going to do. And
Right.
I came from a very loving family, and I knew I wanted to do something that was going to give back to help people in some kind of way. I didn't know how at the time or what I wanted to do, but God placed it on me to start a foundation. And honestly, I watched my mother be able to have her nonprofit and to help so many different battered women and children and going to shelters, doing things. So along with me going with her, uh, I was able to get that seed planted, and I started Kicks for Joy.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. That's definitely a great initiative that you did for the community. When exactly did you found
Yeah,
Kicks for Joy? I know you've been doing this for a long time.
man. I want to say 2008.
Wow.
2008, I want to
Wow.
say. So I've been doing it for a long time, and it's funny because uh, God has his way of working, and he works in mysterious ways. And I never thought that I would get an idea or a seed planted within me to be like, okay, you're going to give sneakers away to the less fortunate. This is what you're going to do. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I had that instilled in me, and the idea came to me, and I really kind of I didn't hold on to it. Time went by before I actually sat down and was like, okay, this is what I'm going to do. And then I was trying to come up with a name. Then I was trying to see how I was going to try to operate and do different things and maneuver throughout the city of Chicago. So, with that being said, one night, about 12 midnight, honestly, it was really like God placed it on me, the name, placed it on me, how I was going to distribute the shoes, and the rest was history, man. So for me to be able to sit in the moment and start off Kicks for Joy the way I have, and it has gotten national attention, and you know, not just local but national, it's amazing. You know, I'm totally blessed.
Absolutely, man. Like I say, that's great, and I'm definitely proud of you for doing something like that. That's really awesome,
Appreciate it.
and I know that's really grown
Appreciate
to
that.
something huge. To the point to where early on you start receiving interviews. Can you talk about that from
Correct.
Fox 32?
Oh man, I honestly I know I was pushing a lot of the videos. You know, I was having people, film, and it got seen. Um, Shout out to Natalie Bunky. Like, she really helped me get my brand out. I won't say brand, but get my foundation out there.
Right.
Definitely supported me from Fox 32. Um, Once that happened, it's like, man, they kept coming. I was seeing on one channel, then I'm seeing on another channel, and then I was doing a lot of little, I won't say infomercial, but different businesses and commercials and stuff like that. I would speak. They would use my voice for like voiceovers and stuff, and being able to have things that's going on in the communities. For number one, St. Jude, that was really my first big like voiceover in a commercial that they had. So I was really, really proud of that. But everything just kept coming, man.
Yeah, man, that's a blessing when it just keep coming, man. It's like when that door in the universe is open. You know what I mean? When you can break through, it's
I'll
like
tell you.
it
So,
just rains, it floods. It's a
exactly.
great thing.
Man,
This actually
I'm
the
telling you.
picture of one of the pictures from you being interviewed from the woman that you was referring to, the reporter.
Sure. Natalie Bunky. And
Yeah, that's dope.
the thing that really stood out about her and her personality, um, again, I salute Natalie Bunky. Like, she didn't see no color. It was no questions asked. When we was interacting in the midst of arranging the interview and stuff, and greatest part about it, she interviewed me more than once. So I was just blessed. God totally had his hands in everything. So, I was
Right.
just totally appreciative, man. And again, that it's been years now. I've been doing this, and I'm still doing it. You saw, earlier, what last, well, you said this last Christmas with the food giveaway I did. I went back to my neighborhood and gave those food boxes away. It was fun. Those things I get a joy out of. To be able to go back where I came from and remember the grounds from when I was younger, and all the elderly people, and just the older people over there being able to see me and the type of man I've turned out into, to be
Right.
able to go back and get back to my people, and you see a child come up and they reach for a box, they reaching for some bread or something like that. Even though they're hungry or looking forward to what you're giving them, you never know what's being instilled in that child or in that next person, because next week they can be like, you know what, Brandon Cox did this, for us. Maybe I can just get a pair of socks and I'll start doing, you know what I mean? So
Right.
when you have being put in a moment with things like that, man, like it's just phenomenal, man. Like it's really touching. It's really touching.
Definitely, man. That's just what's up, man. You know what I mean? I love, hearing stories like that, man, because it's just, that's
Yeah,
just what we should do. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, when it come down to it, you know what I mean? We should be using our platforms to help and use it
exactly.
as an opportunity to give back. And, you know what I mean? It's definitely, I have a lot of great things planned and, I look forward to, doing more myself, and just
Yeah.
participating with other people's foundations as well, which I've done over the years. Now,
Right.
on a show a picture that's this is back to when I first interviewed you. You know what I mean? I had the opportunity to
Okay.
actually
That
interview
was a
you.
while ago.
Man, this is going back, Brandon, what, like 5 years? This was 2000, like 15,
Yeah.
2016. Yes, this
Right,
classic picture
right,
right here.
right. It definitely was. Classic photo right there. And that day was really special for me because I had the opportunity to get reached out to by one of the reps from Triple Threat Mentoring. I still got this band on right now. The young lady named Helen. Unfortunately, she passed away, but she gave me this band, and she saw my interview, one of the interviews I did with Fox 32, and they reached out to me, and I was able to connect with Triple Threat Mentoring. Of course, the Jordan brand was a part of their family as well, so they welcomed me in, and being able to come again in the communities in the inner city on the west side and go to different schools and be able to interact with children and not even just from a basketball standpoint, being able to be part of the after school program that they had going on at like
Mhm.
10 different schools. And they were spread out through all through Chicago on every side of the city. But being able to interact with at least 250 kids and doing something positive, giving them something constructive to do with dance and a lot of them wanted to do acting drama. It wasn't just about basketball sports, um, journalism, being a journalist and all that type of stuff. So being a part of that was great for me, and that picture solidified everything. You saw my parents, my biological father was there, and my son was sitting on my lap. My good friend Arthur Ag from the Hillby Hoop Dreams is sitting right there on the side of me. He's definitely been an influence in doing so many things since the movie had came out. Definitely a classic movie, but that day was really instrumental in my life because my grandmother was there, and man, that was just a dope day. I don't know if you remember that day. It
Yeah,
was
I do.
it
I
wasn't
do.
cold, but it was snowing, but the sun was out.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember that, but
Yeah.
that was a weird day, but God made it okay. So everything went well that day, man.
This is actually the flyer from that day, promoting that we used to promote it. You know what I
Correct,
mean?
correct,
So shout out to everyone that came out who was
correct.
involved. So shout out to my brother Dude and them. Um,
Yeah,
who was that? Miss Bling Bling. She was there. Miss Bling Bling
yeah,
Radio.
that's my sister, man. Like, man, yeah, yeah.
Shout
She was instrumental. My little brother Dominique down there,
out.
on the bottom. I don't think he's rapping no more, but the Villa, was really, really instrumental in helping get all that set up. So, again, that's a interview that me and you had. I would never forget. That was pretty much like our first interaction, being able to sit down and you really learning me from me and on. So, you know, I'll never forget that. That was really dope.
Yes, sir, man. One of the highlight moments of my interview career as well, man. And I've had a ton of interviews, but you know what I mean. I tend to
Yes, sir.
really remember certain ones, and those that's definitely one of the ones that is implanted into my mind. You know what I mean? For It was also my first and only time I've interviewed like basically like a family to be able to, and that was
Yeah,
really
yeah,
special.
yeah,
So I mean, that's connection and
yeah.
respect that we always have. So that's what's up.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. You guys really definitely pulled me in. The Chicago Bridge magazine. Shout out to Bridget Wiley. You guys put me in 2 episodes. I mean, 2 episodes, 2 magazines, like on the cover. So and gave me like a whole spread. So that was just that was just awesome, man. And it's now on Amazon now. So I mean, you guys want to get it, you can check it out. But I've been blessed all the way around the board, man, and I'm happy God was able to place you, in connection for us to be, not just friends but like brothers, man.
Yes, sir. Absolutely, man. It's my pleasure as well. And on a show one of
So,
your brothers, what I'm saying, for a long time I had the pleasure of meeting this guy, man. He's a really good guy too. Can you talk
yeah,
about the influence that this brother had with you when it comes to basketball a little bit?
man. So if you look at the photo, you see the big difference how tall Rashad is on me. So, but yeah, that guy right there is totally God fearing. Um, he's always been someone I was able to and still able to call at the drop of the dime. I don't care what time of day, middle of the night, whatever. He's gonna always give it to me straight up. From a basketball standpoint, he's a legend in Chicago. Went
Yeah.
to one of the greatest high schools ever, like King High School, Martin Luther King High School. They had so many great players. I mean, you got the Jamie Brandons, you got the Rashad Griffins, you got the Amari Sawyers, the Leon Smiths, all those guys. So for Rashad to be able to play there and have the success that he had and went overseas and everything, and not even just from a basketball standpoint, but just him being the person who he is and being so humble, that rubbed off on me a whole lot. So that's the big brother I never had. Last year was really rough for me, all the way around the board, and a lot of things that I went through. But he was really instrumental of me being able to have someone to talk to, and he definitely made time to hear my voice and just to be a listening ear for me. So big up to Rashad Griffin, man. With him going overseas and getting drafted, playing in the NBA, and didn't let none of that go to his head. And being as humble as he is, like, it's just a great person to know. It's always good to have some people like him, in your life.
Man, it's nothing like having a good brother and a support system. You know what I mean? As
Yes,
candidly as
sir.
you speak about Rashard, you know what I mean? It makes me think about my brother Demille. So shout out to my brother Demille, dude, and them. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Definitely, that's how I
Exactly.
feel. You know what I'm saying about my brother right there when it comes to a lot of stuff. So
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
shout out to Rashard Griffin, man. Like I say, I
Yes,
had
sir.
a chance to um interview him on Brandon Bsmoove Cox radio
Yes,
because you
sir.
also have a radio show that you've been doing for a long time. So we're gonna talk about
Yeah.
it as well. I have a little poster.
That's about 5 years.
Yeah, yeah, you've been doing this for a minute. So
Yeah. For a
what
while, man.
what I don't know. I'm tongue tied right now. I'm sorry.
It's a
what
lot.
hold on, pause.
Yeah. No problem.
Okay, let me get this together. you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
It's all good. Mhm.
I'm gonna show a little clip of you and your girl, man. Talk about how special this woman is
Yeah.
to you in your life right now.
Man, how special she is to me. Mm. Really special.
Hey,
I mean,
this give
words
you
can't
some
even
time.
sum that up.
This give you some time to get everything together. Because when a man talks about his woman, you got to really get it together. It's gonna give me
Bro,
some time to get it together over here.
man,
You hear me?
I'm trying to tell you, but it's okay. She came to my life, and at a really dark time. Honestly, me losing my dad last year.
Right.
Um, my grandmother, my uncle, like lost so many people last year, and not even just that, just from the simple fact that everyone, the world was dealing with COVID.
Right.
Um, Me going through divorce, all that, like, God placed her in my life when He wanted to, and He did it at the right time, and she's been there and has been there for me ever since. Been inseparable. So it's just I've been through a lot, and I'm getting emotional talking about it because it was tough, and she's been there for me big time. So for a man to have been through the obstacles that I endured last year, and God placed someone in my life that was there and wanted to be there, wanted to be supportive, went through everything that I went through. It's special. So you don't get many people that come in your life like that. So this person that I love and I care about, um, man, like she's just phenomenal. Words can't even express how amazing she is. So she's sitting across from me now, but um, yeah,
Mhm.
sorry, man, but yep,
No, it's
it's mean a
okay.
lot.
No, that's what's up. And man, I'll give you a chance to get yourself together. We're gonna take a commercial break, and you
Yeah,
know what I mean. Remind people to subscribe to I Said the Management, to where you can be able to find all of my interviews and notifications. So we take it to commercial break. Peace. I want to definitely welcome you all back again. The celebrity interviewer, I Said It, and this is the show. And we have our first comments of the day from Ann Miles. She sent some hearts and someone sent some love. So shout out to the Queen, Miss Ann. You know what I'm talking about? Appreciate you.
yeah,
And so, actually, the picture that we have up right now is brother One Shot. You know what I mean? So shout out to One Shot King. You know what I mean? Right out here in the Chicago West Side, man. He
for
been
sure.
also um South Side also. He also been making a huge difference. And you
Southside,
know what I
yeah,
mean? He's someone that you introduced me to, and this was the time that I met him. And what
right,
ended up happening was I ended up interviewing
yeah,
him, and we did a really hot, what I'm saying, um, limo interview, and that was dope. So talk about One
yeah,
Shot a little bit, and me,
right.
you all's relationship.
Man, One Shot King is definitely making a statement in Chicago. Just the things that he's done in the community on the South Side. Definitely instrumental. Definitely well known. His clothing brand is really doing well. I got to get some of his gear. He didn't since I last wore and got some things from him. He didn't bought so much stuff out, so I feel bad saying it. But I definitely got to
Mhm.
support him. But he's been really supporting me throughout the year, especially with my basketball game. I gave him the opportunity, and he probably sees it, get to laugh, and they probably send me a message or something. I gave him the opportunity to coach in my charity basketball game one year, and he won. He beat my team, so he didn't let me live that down, man. So it was just crazy, but he's definitely been doing a lot of things on the South Side of Chicago, man. It's just a great dude, just a great guy.
Definitely, man, and thank you again for allowing me to be a part of that. Me and both the famous Chicago Bridge magazine. To be a part
Great,
of that. That was a great memory. The picture I just showed in reference to One
yeah,
Shot King, he was
yeah,
my coach that year. and we did most definitely take home the the trophy that year. You know what I'm talking about? He was a
Yeah,
great
yeah, that's right.
he did his
He
thing.
was.
you
Yeah,
know,
man, that's about like what 6 years ago, something like that. Like
yeah,
that was a
yeah.
while
So
ago, but I've been doing them consistently. But I'm really praying that things go well, health wise in the world, that we're able to have events like that. I'm able to do it again. I'm looking forward to it. I was actually in plans of actually planning the game when COVID hit. So it kind of, shut everything down, of course. But man, just phenomenal. And that game right there was, oh my God, what year was that? I think 2017 or something like that.
yeah,
I had signed, I was with Cricket Wireless at the time, and they supported me with the uniforms. My little brother Mike and my mom right there. But I'm definitely looking forward to doing that charity basketball game and having you, being a part of that again. So it ain't stopping.
absolutely. I would love to, man.
Yeah,
Def- definitely. This is a
yeah.
couple other gentlemen that's have definitely made history in this community. You know what I mean, in their own respective way.
Mhm.
So Um, first
Oh
shout
yeah,
out to Stunt Taylor, you know what I'm saying, recording artist, man,
definitely.
super hot, you know what I'm saying, Fifi on the block, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
The one
That's
famous
totally
track,
right.
famous tracks, you know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
like a theme music out on the west side, you hear me? And then we
yes,
cannot
sir.
go without,
Definitely.
man, that brother in the middle, man, you know what I'm saying? He's someone
D
special as
Cook.
well, man. You talk about that brother in the middle a
Yeah,
little bit.
man, Daryl Cook. Oh my God, high energy, phenomenal, positive, just a good person to be around, and somebody that's been on my mind of recent that I need to reach out to, check and see how him and his family, him and his wife, and everyone is doing. They're on the south side of Chicago, pretty much Indiana, and they would always come to the west side and support me and my endeavors and helping. And D Cook was on I forgot the radio station a few years ago, and he had me
106.3,
come out.
106.3.
Exactly. So 106.3, right. So I went out to Indiana and did an interview with him on his show, and he's just been supportive. Just a great guy all around. Um, he would tell you the things he went through in his life. He went to jail and got out, changed his life around, and was able to do things and give back to the community, help the youth, and all that. So just a great big ball of energy, positive energy to be around when it comes to D Cook, man. Shout out to Daryl Cook.
Yeah, big shout outs to Daryl Cook. Salute to him too. You know what I mean? Him and his
Yes, sir.
family as well. He does a lot of great things as well in the community. And
Yeah.
just an awesome brother and man, a huge inspiration as well. So
Yes, sir.
um this is another gentleman on the radio that's well respected and I got a lot of love for it too. Shout out to Joe Soto, you know what I mean, the one and only
Man, the
107.5.
one, I promise you. B103. Joe Soto, it was funny because I did an interview with WG and they did a story on me. And of course, I watched it and I went to sleep. I woke up the next morning and when I tell you I had literally like over a million tags to a story, and Joe Soto put up a blog and wrote a story about me on B103's website and everything. I was like,
Mm,
wow.
yeah,
Um, Joe Soto is a humble guy. He's a jokester, always. You guys see him on the radio all the time, but definitely a great support system. I don't care if I'm riding and I decide to call in and say, "What up, Joe?" He can always give me love, man. So Joe Soto is definitely is a great guy. Him and his wife, and definitely a product of the West Side of Cape Town, like you say. So,
yeah,
man, big ups to Joe Soto, man. I got a lot of support in the city, and I'm forever grateful, man. Like it's a blessing.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Joe Soto, straight up. You know what I mean? Really good guy. You know what I mean? I had an
Yeah.
opportunity to interview him
Mhm.
um, at Mayfield
Yeah.
Foundation, Delaware State University many years ago, and that was a great opportunity. So he showed a lot of love.
Oh yeah, he definitely supports you. I went and did my interview up at V103, and I literally thought my interview was gonna be at least an hour, bro. Look, I got there. I want to say at like 5 o'clock. I didn't leave the studio till almost 10. Joe
Well,
Soto kept me on the show with him, hosting the show with him and talking. So
dope.
man, it was just great. It was just great, man. You know, that's the kind of person he is. So yeah.
That's awesome right there. What an experience.
Hmm.
So I gotta shout this out because over the years, we've done a lot of things together. Some things is
Sure.
forgotten, but again,
Oh
this was
yeah.
you participated, and again, I'm grateful that you was able to, speak, be one of the only motivational speaker, matter of fact, to for hip hop. Flint.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We had a lot of great talent show up and show out, and we just want to represent for hip hop Flint because that's still something that plagues that community, unfortunately, to this day. And they still
Exactly.
trying to get the water issue together. So but then we did try to
Yeah.
show some support and show some love. So to talk about any memory that you have from that.
Hey man, I just look at that flyer, dude. Like I'm tearing up again because um I always put myself in other people's shoes, especially dealing with what Flint, Michigan is dealing with. I have family there. A lot of people that watch this may have family there too. But not being able to turn your faucet on and get water or take a bath and the elements that's in the water, the minerals, is not good for you being a human being, not for your system or anything like that. I can't even imagine going through that every day. So when that was going on, man, hip hop for everywhere was happening. Chicago,
Yeah.
New York, and like
Yeah.
it was just mad crazy everywhere. So for
Right.
me to be a part of it with you guys, it was great. Another thing too that I was close to my dad, Michael Head, that passed away recently. He came to that with me. I don't know if you remember
Oh,
that, but my dad was there with me, and he was handing out flyers. I had stacks of those flyers, and we was at Bloomington, man. We was handing them out. But
right.
shout out to Street Science Radio too. But
Right.
it was great, man. That was phenomenal. So that was another highlight, of my life.
Yeah, shout out to my brother Phil Cantone. He was
Yeah,
a host
can't
of
talk,
Radio
man.
2.3 out there for many years. And
Exactly.
visit his website,
Yep.
streetscienceradio.com. And I have my own show
Yep.
coming called Yeah, I Said It. It'll be coming
Mhm.
every Thursday night. So shout out to Phil.
Right. Right.
So yeah,
Yep.
that was
Yep.
good, man. That was a great memory. I definitely remember that, man. It's like it seemed like yesterday. Um, that was
Yeah, I
awesome.
know. I know. That was 2016, I think.
Yeah, that was a minute ago. When did it say?
Yeah. Yeah. It was a while, man. Yeah.
Damn,
2016, March 19th.
damn. Almost to the
Yeah.
day. Damn.
Yeah, I know. I know. I know. But
Okay.
it's nothing but blessings, man. Everything we've been part of and things we did, bro. Like it was to help and it was to give back. If you think about it, so God set all that up. So all we can do is keep on going up from here and keep making things happen.
Absolutely. Matter of fact, here's
Yes,
D
sir.
Cook again. You know what I mean? I meant to hold this up earlier. But yeah, always just being supportive, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
You know what I mean? Holding up one of the
Hmm.
magazines. Now, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Always, man. No, no, I remember that night, and
Yeah,
we had so much fun on the radio that night. So big ups again to Daryl Cook.
yes, sir, yes, sir. Now, okay, man, you've been affiliated into doing sponsored, being, I mean, a brand ambassador for many, 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 many companies. And
Mhm.
it's been going on for a while now. You know what I mean? And it's definitely been an inspiration to me as well from afar to continue to try to
So,
connect with different businesses and companies. You know, just seeing how you do it so smoothly. You know what I'm saying? I like it. You know what I'm saying? And,
yeah.
you know what I mean? And I'm just gonna hold up one being one of the waters that you was representing at one time. You sponsor or
Man,
brand ambassador for.
man, yeah, they sponsored me. Them people came at me so hard, man. Off that one Fox
Basic.
32 interview,
Howard.
they reached out to me in the Facebook inbox, bro. I was like, they like, would you like to be? Yes, whatever y'all
Yeah,
want me to do. But
yeah,
that brand is still good, you know. Unfortunately, I'm not part of their brand anymore, and that's neither here or there. But they did treat me really well. They
yeah.
took care of me and my family, and wherever I needed, they definitely, supported everything. So for my basketball game, they came and just took care of the whole game one year. So me being a part of Sparkling Ice, man, it was definitely key, another highlight. There's so many highlights, man. God did so much. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, man, that was great.
Now today you represent another water brand called Hylux. Can you
Sure.
talk about them and how people can find their brand and how they can order?
Oh yeah, Hylux is definitely a black-owned sports health drink, and it's a water actually. Um, I think it's just so dope that we can support our culture, our people, our brothers and sisters. Again, getting back to Rashad Griffith, like he came to me with the idea of being a part of Hylux. It's a growing company. Definitely now on Amazon, you're able to order on Amazon and be able to go to drinkhylux.com and purchase the brand, purchase all your drinks. So it's different flavors, like 6 different flavors and some new ones coming. So 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 in the midst of that, being able to basically be part of that, something that's growing the way it is, like it's phenomenal. Rashad Griffin is definitely getting things started in Chicago. Him and myself and a few more athletes that's on board. Jason Terry, that played for the Dallas Mavericks, that won a championship with them. Um, the wide receiver Allen Robinson from the Bears, like so many people that's involved with that. So for me to be a part of that right now, like it's just phenomenal. It's growing. So again, it's on Amazon. It's pronounced Hylux, and you can go to drinkhylux.com also to purchase your drinks, and also follow their Facebook and follow their Instagram. They do follow back. They're very active.
Okay, word, definitely. Well, make sure you all go and follow Hylux, like you said, in that order. Now,
Yeah,
Laffy Taffy,
yeah.
Laffy Taffy, Apple. Like, how the heck? How did you do this one? Like, man, I need to know the secret. Like, for real, for real. Like, when I saw this, I'm looking you up, and I'm thinking I already know what's going on with my brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking I already know everything you affiliated with. And then I look up, and I'm
Yeah,
like, wait a minute, when he do this? Like, when this happened?
right.
How? Like, talk about this. They've been around
Dude,
since what did they say, 1918,
oh my God. Like, can you
19.
not
Oh, I'm sorry,
Happy
I'm saying right.
Tappy?
Hold on,
Yeah, they've
1948.
been around for a long time. Yeah, they've
Yeah,
been.
that's a long time.
It's cool. Yeah, that happened. They reached out too, and just wanted to be a part of, what I was doing. So it was a blessing, man. That alone, that brand has been in so many people's lives, man. It's just crazy.
Right.
But man, like so when they reached out to me, I was like, oh my God. So man, they've been supporting me ever since. It's been about three years now. About
3
3 years
years?
now.
That.
And they Man, 3 years, bro, and still coming. I'm actually planning another event soon, and they're one of the main sponsors. So, yeah, it's a blessing to have a brand like that. Give you love the way they have it to me.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Congratulations. Like you say, they've been around so long. We definitely everybody has a memory of eating a Laffy Taffy, or you know what I mean, some type of.
Laffy Taffy is the candy, but but
I'm sorry, Affy Tapple.
they've been
I'm sorry,
around a long time, man.
right, Affy
Yeah,
Tapple.
don't worry about it. It's okay. Everybody that I was saying that for a minute.
Yeah, matter of fact, I wrote it wrong on the whatchamacallit. It's Affy Tappy.
And don't even worry about it. People know. People know. Either brand marketing is for them too. So there you go.
All right, apologize for that. Yeah, man. So another brand that you also represent, um, when it comes to liquor distribution company, right
Yeah,
out of Comaco, Indiana. Can you
Kokomo.
speak a
Yep.
little bit about that company, your affiliation and being an ambassador?
Man, Troy and Lori just phenomenal. Being able to be a part of their movement in general, very humble. That I ain't gonna say people, brothers and sisters, them supporting me. Literally, these people like have been really backing what I've been doing up for years now. So being able to be a part of their brand and their culture and what they're doing in Indiana, and I don't really drink alcohol like that, but for me to be a face of what they're doing is dope. It's dope.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, I used to represent them, what I mean, years ago, as well. You know what I mean? And then I
Yeah,
know
yeah,
shortly after you also start representing them too. So they big on
yeah,
our
yeah.
Midwest talent. You know what I'm saying? They know this where it's at.
Oh yeah, for sure, for
This
sure,
where it's at for real.
for sure,
So shout out to
for sure.
3 kilos and straight to the top distribution.
Straight to the top of the spirit. Yep, yep.
Absolutely, man. So like I say, also you do have a radio show. I know we spoke a little bit about that. I was looking for the poster, but in the meantime, while I'm looking for that, Gennaro Pargo, man,
The Bsmoove radio show. You find a bunch of them. But yeah, Gennaro Pargo, that's another brother, man. Shout out to the Port Trail Blazers. He's assistant coach with them right now, and I'm happy for my. That's another big brother. I'm happy for him. From him playing in the league, and being a vet in the NBA, and go from being a player to assistant coach to man, just being in the league now for coaching for about 3 years now, like over 3 years. Actually, he coached in the G League before coaching in the NBA right now. So he's been around, man, but he's definitely been supportive. He's played in my charity games and just been another ear I can call and pick up the phone and say what's up to and have support from him.
that's what's up. You know what I mean? I remember a memory that I have of him when he played for the Bulls when they made that comeback against whoever it was, and he
Hmm.
hit like 3 or 4 3 pointers in a row. And he was at the time, I
Yeah,
think he was like a new player. He was like maybe a rookie, I would say. But he really
yeah,
made a statement in the NBA when he did that. So shout out to Nero Pargo for
right,
that.
right. Man, and he
Man,
played and he played with the Lakers rugby for a while too.
yeah,
So
that's dope.
coming
He
from
did.
Rollins in high school and man, just he did his thing. So that's just another great person. Scar got so many great people in it. It's just phenomenal, man. Again, I say,
Absolutely. What's it like meeting this guy, man? Randy Brown, the NBA champion, man.
oh man, that dude been knowing me since he been knowing me half most of my life, even before the NBA stuff. So his family stayed near where my dad grew up. So one of the most humble guys I ever met. Definitely would take time and sit down and talk to you. I think it's amazing when people they're a part of a profession that they don't let it go to their head and they don't be arrogant or anything like that. So me being around a lot of these guys, it helped and contributed that spirit to me as well. So, but just another great guy to be able to talk to, man. I always find it, man. Randy still got game too.
Yeah. Yeah,
Hosting
man.
the NBA as well. So, yep,
Oh yeah. Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
Yeah, Randy was super
Yeah.
tough. He was tough. One of the people that was overlooked on the
Oh
Chicago
yeah.
Bulls to help win to be a part of them championships, man. He was tough as nails. So
Oh, he put that defensive clinic on you.
yeah. This is actually a picture I forgot to show earlier when
Mhm.
we back when I interviewed you, we did the interview with the family. So shout out to Princess Tai,
Yeah, yeah,
Princess Tai,
yeah,
that's Jet Wiley's niece. And so
for
that's a
sure.
great picture all three of us had.
Yeah, that was a good time, man. Like
Yeah.
being able to be in a store and yeah, great memories, man. And you know, when you're around good people, man, you can't help but to have memories like that. You know, those things no one can take away from you. So again, shout out to you and the Chicago Bridge Magazine and Bridget Wiley for supporting me
Absolutely, man.
and
Much
Princess
respect.
Variety. Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
Also, man, now tell me about how because this is about to get deep. It's about to get deep. So before I do that, I want to again thank everybody that's watching right now. Thank you for everybody that's tuned in, no matter where you're watching from, whether it's my Facebook, like I say, Instagram, YouTube. I really appreciate you. Much
But,
love. Let it be known. This is
but
Celebrity Interviewer. I said it, the show, and we're here live. The CEO and founder of Kicks for Joy. You know what I'm talking about? Foundation, Brandon Bsmoove Cox, the one and only. So, what does it mean to you to represent this, to represent your team, to have these shoes, and then to eventually have your own shoes?
man, majorly big, bro. Like that shoe right there. We was in the beginning of this interview. We were talking about Austin High School and me being able to be on that winning team. Um, that was actually the team shoe. And those shorts that I got on came from Arthur Agee, the Hoop Dreams gear that he has apparel. So for me to be able to still have those shoes hanging in my closet from back when I was playing back in 1999 at Austin High School, man, it's crazy. That shoe just crumbling up. It's so old.
Yeah,
I said I was
man.
gonna try it on, but you
Don't
know,
do it.
but I did have that she was in the trophy case at the high school, so that I got it back. So that's another reason why it looked like that because the school had it at the trophy case in the trophy case. So
That's
yeah.
happening, man.
Speaking of my shoe, this is
Oh, hold
this
on,
it
let me.
here. So
Yeah, that's clean. That's clean right there.
yeah, man, appreciate it. But yeah, red is my
Right.
favorite color, man, and you know I'm always talking about God as usual, but this says but the other one says God on it. But this was something that it was a divine blessing. Is all I can say. Big up to Nike and just being able to do something you love to do. You know, I love sneakers. I've been a sneakerhead for a long time, man. So you know, now my brother he has a store. And he's definitely a major sneakerhead. So being able to have this shoe and put it in my little brother's store, like it means the world to me.
Yeah, man, that's super dope. I actually have a picture of just the brother that you're referring to that has the store.
Yeah, 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 yeah. My brother Michael, and actually that's where I'm sitting at right now as we talk here at the store. Um,
Oh, okay.
he definitely has so many great. t-shirt designs and everything. He's actually right here. If you want to say hi to him
Yeah,
or
definitely. Bring
whatever,
them on.
I can have him come and say hi. Come and say hi to you. His brand is his brand is Sogo Chicago, and the store name is Crib, and it's on the north side of Chicago. So he walking up behind me now. He's
Peace,
Michael.
peace, peace, King. How
As
you
I
feeling, bro?
said it. What's up, bro?
Peace, peace, man.
Hold on one second.
Yeah, man.
I have my AirPods on.
If you
Going
can,
on, man?
man. If you can, nice to meet you, brother. Nice.
Say again.
Yeah, nice to meet you, brother. You know what I'm saying? I want to congratulate you, having your own store, man, right here in Chicago. That's a good thing.
He gonna put the AirPods in so he can talk.
Okay.
My bad. What you say, bro? How you feeling?
Yeah, peace to you, man. I want to congratulate you, man, having your own store in Chicago, man. That's a good thing. That's a great thing. Blessings to you. Salute, bro.
Man, I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. I'm gonna have to get into what you got going on, but I definitely appreciate the love and support. And yeah, that's a big shout out. That's good love.
Yes, sir. Please tell the people where they can find you, where your store at.
Store is 815 North Marshville. It's right off of Ashland, Chicago Avenue. We open on the weekends, only Saturday and Sunday. The shopping experience, make it limited for everybody. So come in on the weekends, 12 to 7 on Saturdays, 12 to 5 on Sundays. Again, 815 North Marshfield. New drops every month, every couple weeks. Always exclusive stuff. So that way we make it, a little bit more, personal for us. So I'm always doing stuff here and there just on the release side. I got a big summer coming up. So just stay tuned. You can follow me on Instagram at Sogo Chicago. And email if you need to reach out. Same thing, SogoChicago@gmail.com. So all type of ways, man. I definitely appreciate it.
Yeah, most definitely. All day, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, you just heard them tell you the address. So go ahead and visit the store. You know what I mean? I definitely got to get out there myself and come and show some love. So we really appreciate you know what I mean, tuning in with us today as well and supporting your big brother, man. That's what's up.
Yes,
Family
sir.
love,
Yes,
man.
sir. Yes, sir. Definitely. I appreciate you. Y'all doing this interview and I'm getting in tune with each other, man. So that's big, man, for the platform that both of y'all have for y'all to connect like that, man. So that's good business. Keep it up, man.
Yes, sir. Be easy out here, man. Be safe. Blessings to you.
All right. You do the same.
Indeed. Thank you.
Yeah. Yep.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that photo is you see the Chicago Rim Rockers brand and my sneaker. That's my mom and the future wifey posing in front of my little brother's school socket wall here in the store. So
Yeah.
that's everything. That photo solidifies a lot.
For sure. For sure. And this actually one of the flyers represent his store
Yeah.
and your brand. So
Yep.
again,
815 North Marshfield.
that's right. That's right. And we got
Yeah,
some of your
those
pictures.
future. Oh man. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm digging
Future
those.
releases. Appreciate it.
Definitely. I can't see Shy Love without shouting out Shy Love right here in Chicago, you know what I'm saying? A Shy Love, foundation that's
I know.
making a difference in the community. You know what I mean?
All right. That's what's up.
Yeah. Hey, so
That's what's up.
Chicago Run Rockets. We gotta talk about Chicago Run Rockets. You got your player personnel, Amal McCassell, you know what I'm saying, who was also a second round NBA draft
I'm
pick.
on McCaskill.
Yeah, man, that's
Yep.
dope. You really building a very strong staff, man. Let it be known, that he was an awesome player.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm running through a couple of players. someone else you just brought to the team. Big
Exactly.
three original player, team power. Paul McPherson. Well, we all remember him, man.
Yeah,
He definitely a legend here
of
in
course,
Chicago.
of course, of course. P Mac, that's my man, man. All those guys are going to be instrumental into what we're doing, including yourself. Just providing opportunities to players and just to the community. So being able to bring a professional team to the basketball league, the TBL, is really dope. And yeah, that's my little cousin Luther Head, and legend out of University of Illinois, former draft
Yeah,
pick of the Houston Rockets. So just got a lot of people that's really supporting me, and us getting this thing together and being able to get this rim rocker thing rolling real soon.
absolutely,
Yourself,
man. Yeah, and I
yeah,
look forward to
yeah,
being a part of
yeah,
history made here in Chicago, representing Chicago Red Rockets, man. I love the logo.
for
You know what I'm
sure.
saying? I know you've been having on your jerseys throughout your foundations tournaments you've been doing and things of that nature.
Yeah,
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 man. So, man, I try to cover everything, man. It's a lot to cover. It's a lot to cover. You do so
yeah.
much,
It's
man. Like
all
I
good.
said,
It's a
I'm very
lot to
proud of
cover.
you. You already know. You already know. You welcome back.
Appreciate
We're
it,
gonna
man.
do it again. We're gonna definitely do it again, brother. You know what I'm saying? But man,
Okay.
just keep going hard. Keep doing big things. Keep putting your family. You know what I'm saying? In the forefront. You know what I'm saying? And making them a part of everything that you do. You know what I'm saying? I think
Always.
love. You know what I mean? That's how it should be. And just again, salute, much respect to you. And I want to wish you the best with
Man,
all your future endeavors, brother. Everything you're working on right now. I hope that everything
appreciate it.
come to fruition that that you're trying to do, whatever the mission may be. You know what I mean? And that
Appreciate
you
it.
continue to just serve out the purpose and as you put God first, you know what I mean? And I see that in you, brother, and
Exactly.
much respect.
Man,
Salute to you and one love
man.
all day.
Oh yeah, man, for sure, man. Salute, man, and shout out to everybody, man. Y'all check out my other movie too, Soul Sneaker News.com. I got a show that's coming to YouTube. Similar to the show, the sneaker show complex, where I interview people in different boutiques around the city and stuff like that. So that's being worked on, and man, of course, my different sneaker design, the Air Force Ones dropping. So y'all can follow me on Instagram, official Cox, and like me on Facebook, Brandon L. Cox, or my other account, my main account is Brandon Bsmoove Cox, and I'm totally at capacity on that. But you can follow that too. But I appreciate everybody, man, that's been supporting me. Thanks for everybody for tuning in, and y'all just have a great day, man. Have a great evening. Enjoy your Sunday. I said it all day, man.
Yes,
Salute, boy. Great
much
things coming
love to
for us,
you.
man. Appreciate it.
Indeed, man.
Yes,
Much
sir.
respect to you. Salute to you. And of course, shout out to the Jet Wiley, you know what I'm saying, publicist for the famous Chicago Bridge
Exactly.
magazine, where Brandon has been featured on many times on the cover. And, you
Man.
wouldn't be surprised if you see him again. So
Yeah. See it
that's what's up, man.
again. All right, man. Be
Again,
easy,
thank you
man.
for your time,
Again, thank
man.
you, man, from the heart, bro.
Yes, sir. Much love
Yes,
to
sir.
you. Be safe out there.
All right, man.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
peace. Blessings.
Yep.
Again, thank you for everyone that tuned in with us live today. If you weren't able to watch it with us live, it's okay. You can always watch a replay. And I just want to say I'm very grateful for everyone that tuned in and shared this video, everyone that left comments and everything. Just what I mean, just continue. Thank you, Miss Ann. Awesome interview. Appreciate you. Much love. And yeah, so it was definitely an awesome interview, and I had fun. You know what I mean? Like I say, it's always great to be able to interview people that you know personally and just talk about the history. And me and Brandon has accomplished many things together, along with the Sisters of the Famous Chicago Bridge magazine. We just out here and trying to do what we can for the community and help how we can. So that's what it is. So I want to just give some shout outs. Number one being life and entertainment. So I'm gonna play a little video real quick. Shout out to Life and Entertainment. Shout out to my to Queen Gina Hills out there in Tennessee. You know what I mean? Always making big things happen as well. Lifeandentertainment.com. You can see the information right there. And so I also want to shout out one of my other media sponsors, Just Me Magazine. You can find justmemagazine.com. Definitely want to check that out. Peace to Queen Elise. And shout out to I Said It Management sponsors. Cannot forget about hairbossbiz.com. So you want to check that out like ASAP as well. And if you would like to launch your own hair brand, just contact her at hairbossbiz@gmail.com. And of course, tell her I said it sent you. Shout out to Cherie Spears, CEO of Aesthetics, the Art of Beauty fashion boutique that's actually located out there in Stockton, California. And you can see her website up top. That's aesthetics, ABRART.com. So check her out. And she's actually, I'm very proud of her. She just recently started her own radio show on Shut 'em Down Radio out there in California. So the name of her show is called Crown 'em Up Radio. Here's a few websites again that you all should definitely check out. One being shout out to urbangrindtv.com. Shout out to my brother Wally and staff. What's up with y'all? Yeah, man, I know I keep posting IsaidItTV.com. That's because it's coming. And for real, I'm going to go ahead and launch it tomorrow. For real. Words bond. I'm going to go ahead and launch IsaidItTV.com tomorrow. I've been working on it for a while. I'm going to let y'all see what I've been working on. Shout out to Eyes Open Entertainment. Shout out to my to Queen Shakita. She's the host of She Bananas, the afternoon kickback show. That's gonna be coming to you soon. And I'm glad to have her also as a media partner. Yeah, we about to make history, girl. Let's do this. Shout out to Mimi Mala. You already know what to do when you need to call her. That's if you was in an accident. You do it at dial 407-267-7378. And she does insurance. And she also has a great website and radio station out there in Tampa Bay, Florida called peaceonthestreets.com. And you'll be hearing more for her, for she's a media sponsor of mine when it comes to the radio. Shout out to OG Cocaine, you know what I mean? He got a new single out, so you definitely want to check that out. Shout out to my brother, man, DMP Magazine, my brother Dean. You need any type of photo shoots, anything like that, this the man to holler at right here in the city, Chicago. Shout out to Tina Renee. And she's the host at Soulful Discussions 105.7 FM. And she's a phenomenal singer too. And songwriter. Man, GQ Gentleman, Styles by Dave, right here on 7149 South State Street, Chicago, Illinois. You know, they be really taking care of me, you know, over the since I've had this show. They be looking out. I really appreciate y'all. Much love. Shout out to my cousin Ryan Tyree. You know, he made his transition in 1995. I'll never forget you, bro. So I have a platform, so I will show love and remind you that, you know, you was a great impact in my life. I love you. Shout out to my one of my brothers, Black Lord, you know what I mean? It's man. Yo, was just, you know what I'm saying, not long ago, man, just, last year. But you know what I mean? It's still a tender spot for me, so I'm gonna show love. Peace to you, brother, and your family and kids. Yeah, yeah. So I definitely want to just, again, remind you that you can find Brandon's shoes at Sogo at the crib. The address below. You can screenshot that. He got some real hot shoes. You know what I'm saying? I'm really digging those Terminators. I'm digging them Shy Loves, and I'm digging them Kicks for Joy too. So again, appreciate our guest today, Brandon Cox, Brandon Bsmoove Cox. He's been very instrumental in this community in Chicago for a minute now, going back over 10 years. He's been really making a difference. Remember, you can go to the ChicagoBridgeMagazine.com. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I forgot to hold this young brother up, but may he rest in peace. This was a friend of Brandon's. Absolutely. And also I want to give a shout out to my friend Nene Lioness, recording artist, songwriter. She's also been doing a lot of big things, and she got some great things coming. So keep on the lookout for her too. So actually, I'm very happy to announce my next interview will be with a legend, a Chicago legend, entertainment legend. He used to he started with the Emotions, man. You know what I mean? He was the bass guitarist for the Emotions all the way back in like 1965, like, which is just incredible, super incredible, man. You know what I mean? And now he's gonna be here live on the show with me. Actually, March the 30th. That's just 2 days away, and his goes by the name of Chuck a Luck, man. If you never heard of Chuck a Luck, definitely do some research. This dude is awesome. He's a legendary bassist. Like I say, he's also the founder of Down with Guns, Up with Instruments, and the CEO of Bass Tribes Online Magazine since 2010. So this is Chuck a Luck, man. And I'm going to be bringing him to you live. Like I say, March the 30th. Mark your calendars, 7 p.m. CST, that's Central Standard Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We hear it live with Chuck a Luck. I can't wait, man. This dude has a great story as well and been around. So again, I want to leave you all with this. And just again, thank you all for everybody tuning in today. Much love to our guest, Brandon Cox. And again, please don't forget to subscribe. Again, thank you for everybody that tuned in with us again today. Really appreciate you. We had fun. We was here with Brandon B. Cox. And oh yeah, don't forget, shout out to my big bro Freeway, the real Rick Ross. with the book 21 Keys of Success, Riding with Rick. You know, y'all definitely gotta go get y'all a copy. Y'all can get y'all a copy actually. Just go to freewayricky.com. And yeah, man, I'm grateful. I have another autographed copy of Freeway's book. So man, make sure y'all support Freeway. Also, 21 Keys to Success. Bam. And make sure y'all support, of course, today's guest. That was Brandon Bsmoove Cox. Appreciate you, brother. Be safe out there. Much love. I'll holler at you. Oh yeah, and anybody asks, I said it.